Hi, I'm Desi Stark and welcome to my channel where we talk about luxury skincare, beauty and lifestyle products. Today's video is about Biologique Recherche, the most updated version of this video. I have made many other iterations before. I suggest you watch them. Within the last year or so, Biologique Recherche has been reformulating, discontinuing and replacing a lot of their products. So I started using Biologique Recherche probably about 5 or 6 years ago. I used exclusively only Biologique Recherche products for a long time. I would say probably 3 or 4 years. I did come to this conclusion. Biologique Recherche is not an intense anti-aging brand. They do cater to certain skin conditions. If you do want to repair texture, if you want to repair pores, if you want to repair acne, if you want to have smooth, beautiful, glowing skin, then yes, Biologique Recherche is probably the right brand to go to. When I started using Biologique Recherche, the whole regimen, including tretinoin, there's a few changes that happened to my skin. About 5-6 years ago, I used to have combination skin, and I also used to have texture here and here, enlarged pores here, only because of my combination skin. There was more oil that was being produced here. And all these things, when you combine them, they're not a serious anti-aging concern, but they do contribute to the way that my skin looked at the time, and I didn't have the glow. To this day, I still use Biologique Recherche. I have about a week or maybe 4 or 5 days in the month that I absolutely use Biologique Recherche for my skincare, because due to hormonal changes throughout that time of the month, my skin changes, and I'm sure that's the way it is with probably most women, regardless of what age you are. So today I want to show you my still favorite products. I also want to talk about some products that have been reformulated or replaced, and I want to talk about my experience with them. I'll start in kind of the order of application, or the steps if you will, and with Biologique you always start with washing your face. I still use Biologique Recherche products, 1 or 2 from their Milky Cleanser line, and my favorite one is Late VIP02. I also like Late U. I do not like Late UV. It smells kind of funny to me. It's also supposed to be hydrating, and it's really not. Step 2 is Tone Exfoliate, and we are talking about lotion P50. This is a travel size. I obviously have the large size in my bathroom, but this is, I grabbed these 2 from my travel bag. I travel a lot on business, but lotion P50 1970 is probably one of the only 2 that I like, and I have tried every other variation. None of the other ones work for me. I tried Pigment 400, which is supposed to be for pigmentation. I went through 2 whole bottles, and the bottles are very large, the normal size. It didn't do absolutely anything. I don't like any of the other variations. I only like lotion P50 1970 and lotion P50V 1970. Both of those contain phenol, and you cannot buy it pretty much anywhere else unless you are in the United States. And if you didn't know, in the United States we only have 7 banned ingredients when it comes to skincare. It's very interesting because in Europe they have actually a list of 1,193 ingredients that have been banned. Now, if an ingredient is on that list, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad for you. It simply means, on most of these banned ingredients, it simply means that there's not enough research on that ingredient to prove that it's not harmful to you. It could be, but it could be completely actually harmless. And again, I have been using phenol, which is a banned ingredient in Europe, for a very long time, and obviously my nose has not fallen off yet, so I'm still good. Third step is masking. Now, I've tried most of the masks from Biologique Recherche, and I think for most part, most of them are actually pretty good. Mask Vivant is obviously the one that stands out. This is their most popular stinky mask that has that, very interesting brownish color that resembles to something. I'm not going to say what, because I am an elegant lady. there's a few other masks that I like. I like the VIP02 actually the best probably. It's more hydrating, it's also brightening. But this one, if you do it once in a while, it will give you that kind of tight, very glowy, very smooth skin. If you can tolerate the scent, this is a good mask to do once in a while. The next step would be applying serums, and Biologique Recherche recommends that you apply 3 to 5 serums. So the absolutely best serum from Biologique Recherche is Serum Placenta. Now, this is a regenerating serum. It's incredible for a lot of different things: acne, any conditions of your skin, breakouts, and etc. Unfortunately, this was discontinued, reformulated, and replaced by ISO Placenta. Now, Placenta, the original one, is a naturally derived product from placenta. So it's technically stem cells. It's technically a growth factor, right? Now, the ISO Placenta, the new version, you cannot find the old one anywhere. This is an old bottle that I just, for sentimental reasons, I still keep. But I did go through a whole bottle of ISO Placenta, and the only good thing about that serum is that it doesn't smell. It's not scented. This kind of smells like a dead cow, if you will. Unfortunately, that's the best way that I can describe it. But ISO Placenta does not. It doesn't do anything. It's made in a lab, and I usually don't mind that. I believe in science. I like science, but it has to be done the right way. The lab-generated ISO Placenta was supposed to mimic the results of the original placenta, and unfortunately it doesn't, not even close. It did absolutely nothing. Now, this is a very unsuccessful product. I think it's probably more cost effective for Biologique Recherche to produce that one, because they probably make a much larger margin, but unfortunately it does not produce results. Second serum I want to talk to you about is actually brand new, well, somewhat brand new. It's Collagen Original, and it's I tried the smaller size. This is supposed to be kind of an overall anti-aging serum. I decided to give it a chance, and yeah, it doesn't do anything. I used up the whole bottle, and this was a complete waste of money for me. Elastine, on the other hand, this has been one of my favorite Biologique Recherche serums. So this is more of a smoothing, line reducing. It's not going to work on extremely deep lines, but it's very hydrating. It doesn't smell bad as well, which is very important for me to some extent nowadays. This is a gorgeous serum, and from what I can tell, it has not been reformulated, so this is definitely a thumbs up. Vegitensil is another one of my favorites that I've been using for a very, very long time, since the beginning pretty much, and it has not been reformulated. It's still a really good serum. I do recommend this serum to be applied in this area and right here on your neck, because it's kind of designed to keep everything here anti-gravity. So yeah, this is a good serum. Again, I can easily replace this one with my calcium serum, to be honest, but I still like the serum, and it's still a good product, has not been reformulated. And now for my two absolutely favorite serums from Biologique, that, by the way, I think they're irreplaceable. Thankfully, they have not been reformulated. Hopefully they will not be discontinued, but I'm talking about these two serums. Let's talk about this one. This is Complex Cerebiol. This is the first serum that I ever purchased from Biologique Recherche. I bought it because I had some irritation on my chin, technically, so I was looking for products to get rid of the irritation, and after 2 weeks of applying this serum all over my face, the irritation was gone, and by the way, all of my pores and texture had almost disappeared after 2 weeks of using this. And following the methodology, obviously, I did get the lotion P50, this serum, and a cream. And I know that it's a big concern for a lot of people, because when you read the description online, it says that this is for oily skin. It's not. This, well, it could be. For people with oily skin, should probably be using this every day, and they should probably be applying it all over their face. Now, if you have normal dry skin and etc., you can still use the serum. I don't use it all over my face. If I feel that my pores are getting enlarged or I'm getting a little bit of texture, I only press the serum on the places, or I'm getting a breakout somewhere, then I only press it where I need it. But even with that, it still does not dry out your skin. This is irreplaceable. This actually works like a charm. I love it. And let's talk about serum aglyca, because this serum is actually very, very, very special. Serum aglyca is a serum that helps with the glycation processes in your face. So what is the glycation process? Well, so when you consume sugar, and it doesn't matter what kind of sugar, if it's processed sugar or it's sugar derived from a fruit, it doesn't really matter. For the body, sugar is sugar. And unfortunately, sugar, when it goes through the glycation process in your skin, it ages your skin. It contributes to wrinkles and sagging and etc. So this is actually the serum that fights that. It helps you with that. This is a serum that I will, as long as they don't discontinue, reformulate, I will never stop repurchasing. It works. Yes. Now, I also like this eye serum. This is somewhat of a new product, and I think this is a successful product. This is the Liposmos. I believe that I've talked about this product before. This is for your under eye area. You just press it into your skin and it helps with puffiness. I used to apply this every night. I no longer do, because I think the Auteur products are helping me with puffiness anyway. But before that, I used to use this, and it lasts you for a very, very long time. You only need 2 drops, right? 1 per each eye, and you just press it into the skin. But it actually works for puffiness, definitely. Let's go to creams, which is the next step in order of application. Unfortunately, a couple of my favorite creams have been discontinued. I used to absolutely love the mask cream Biofixine. That's been discontinued. That product would perform miracles. I don't know why they discontinued. I'm very sad that it's no longer available. I also really like the Dermo RL. I don't have it right now, but that's more of a kind of a lipid regenerating product. It does actually make your skin plumper and kind of a little bit lifted. It's also very hydrating. If you have fatigued, dehydrated skin, Dermo RL definitely would go there. Let's talk about this one. This is Creme Dermopurifiante. This is again the first cream that I ever bought from Biologique, and I don't stop repurchasing this. I always like to keep it in my collection. So when you use this in combination, Irriviol and Dermopurifiante, it clears up your skin. It makes your skin no breakouts, no texture, no pores. And again, this is a product that they recommend for oily skin. I do not have oily skin. It does not dry out my skin. And again, I don't use them every day, but if I have the need, then I will apply them for a few days, a week in a combination, and my skin becomes absolutely clear again. Currently, this is my favorite cream. This is Creme MSR-H. This I've been repurchasing for a while. It has been reformulated, though there is a difference in the texture. It was a little kind of more hydrating before. It's a little thinner now. Now, it smells exactly the same way, which is amazing. It smells really, really good, which is not very typical for Biologique. Now, Biologique Recherche and their advisors will tell you that this cream is for people over 60 or 65 or 70. This is completely incorrect. I've been using this cream ever since I was 40 something. And I could have, if I had known about it, I probably would have used it before. This is what this cream is good for. Hormonal changes. Now, even when you're younger, in your 30s or whatever, you go through hormonal changes throughout the month, and sometimes those hormonal changes will make your skin very fussy, very kind of sensitive and irritable. Sometimes people even get hormonal breakouts. This is what this helps with. and it does actually help. Even the reformulated version, which I just received, again, I have a label here. I always put a label when I buy it because I never want to go over the expiration date once I open it, right? So, but no, it's still a fantastic cream, and right now it's my favorite cream by Biologique, and I do recommend it, especially if you're having those skin issues throughout the month, or if you're battling hormonal changes all the time. You can obviously use it morning, night, doesn't matter. I still like the La Grande serum and La Grande cream. This is kind of the very expensive part of Biologique. I did dedicate a video on those products specifically and which one is worth it because they are pricey. I'll attach it here and also down below. Out of the finishing serums, I think I like all of them. The VIP02, probably my favorite finishing serum. I do like the La Grande serum as well, but I never used it as a finishing serum just because that thing is so pricey. You want it to go directly on your skin as the first product, not as last. And a finishing serum, according to Biologique Recherche, is actually the last step of the application process. The VIP02 finishing serum I really like because it also serves the purpose of a primer, of a foundation primer. It's actually really good. I like the Y'all as well a lot, by the way. Most of the finishing serums are actually quite incredible. I quickly want to talk about body products by Biologique Recherche because I have actually tried all of them. Summer is right around the corner. You want to get into your kind of beach body as quickly as possible. You want to get your skin ready. I usually always go to Biologique right before summer, and during the summer I do believe that most of the body products are actually quite fascinating. I will tell you about my favorite ones though right now. So this used to be my favorite body oil by Biologique Recherche, the Huile Benefique. This has been discontinued, of course, so you can no longer find this product. But they have started producing this product, and this is the Fundamental, and this is very close to the Benefique actually. It smells better. This smells like a bouquet of flowers mixed with some herbs. It actually smells really good. It's a little on the intense side, but once you put it on your body, it actually dissipates almost immediately. I mean, lingers for a little bit as this very subtle, elegant scent. So this is a regenerating and protecting body oil. You can use it on your body and you can use it on your hair as well. I love to travel with this thing because it's a two-in-one product. Also, it's an oil, but it's a very thin oil. So it sinks into your skin immediately, so you can kind of apply on your body and then put your clothes pretty much immediately because it's not sticky. It's not a greasy oil. It's gorgeous. I do recommend this. My absolute favorite, though, body product and body cream specifically by Biologique is this one. I've repurchased I don't know how many times this product. This is the Emulsion Original Regenerante Corpse. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but anyhow, this is not a language lesson, right? I'm just sharing product information that I've experienced, so I'm not trying to give you a lesson in French. But anyhow, this is a moisturizing and reconditioning cream. Why is this a good cream? It's actually hydrating, but you don't feel it being hydrating because it sinks into your skin immediately. It's actually this nice kind of a white texture. It's not greasy, and it makes your skin glow a little bit, but not really. But you feel very hydrated, and yes, it's a protecting cream and you feel protected. I love this. It also smells very maybe like a light grass. I think that's how I would describe it. So it smells pleasant, and it's very subtle also, so it doesn't clash with your perfume, right? Sometimes that's annoying. The best. I'm very peculiar when it comes to body products because I don't want them to just hydrate. I want them to do something more, and this one I feel like it does. I feel like it actually firms up my skin a little bit, tightens it up a little bit, and I can put my clothes on immediately after I apply this in the morning. I love this thing. I really hope that they don't reformulate. It has not been reformulated. This is a bottle that I just bought probably a month or two ago, and it's the same formula. This is a big success for Biologique. And right now I'm testing this product. This is the Liposculpt AC. And they did a study group where, you know, they actually tested this product over 50 days on 30 different women. And supposedly most of them, or 94% or a high number like that, actually lost almost you know, an inch from their waistline, because you apply this where you want your fat to kind of melt away. And you know, I'm a small person, I work out a lot, I keep a healthy diet, but there's always an improvement, right? So I'll be testing this for 30 days. I think I'm on day 9. I will report back on this, because if it does firm up the skin and sculpt and remove, you know, some inches from your waistline and your buttocks, then yeah, this would be a good product. Now, it doesn't smell intrusively, but it has some type of a scent. It's not bad, it's not good. I think it's kind of somewhere in the middle. It's not annoyingly bad. You can use it pretty much in the morning, go out the door, and you'll be fine. It doesn't smell bad, but we'll see. Another body product that I want to talk about that I have been impressed in the past, I don't currently have it, but the Creme MSR-H also comes in a corpse version or a body version. That cream is incredible. It's rather expensive for a body product, but wow, that cream is actually totally worth it. It does actually firm up the skin visibly. It smells incredible. It kind of firms, hydrates, it removes lines and stretch marks, obviously, and etc. But yeah, it's a fascinating product. I hope you enjoyed this updated Biologique Recherche video on their products, and if you have questions, obviously a note below. I'd appreciate that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.